What's with these guys?
Hello, everyone, and of course, welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy Ivorian Spice, and we're back at it again with another latest news. Your latest Manchester United news is 5 p.m. UK time here, and of course, a lot of things has happened regarding Manchester United, guys. I'm just sitting there thinking, boy. So many things has happened. But for those who are new to the channel, remember, we are here to discuss everything regarding Manchester United, what's happened in the last couple of days. Of course, we've got so much to talk about. The title is What is Going On at Manchester United as well. You know, it's Erik Ten Hag done, you know, and then this is another part 2 because, of course, I've spoken about this on Monday, spoken about this before, and all sorts. But it is what it is. We're here to revise and look at so many things. I've got news for you. I've got Fabrizo Romano taking his view on Erik Ten Hag's future as well. And of course, Dawson's also tweeted about the toxic dressing room at Manchester United as well. Just check if my mic is on. And on top of that, we've got Zlatan's overalls interview. He mentioned a few things about Erik Ten Hag and the Manchester United players as well. And of course, the players' dressing room being toxic and Parkert blasting Antony and the situation regarding Antony's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, the situation like she will be speaking to Manchester Metropolitan Police and soon. So we'll expect news to come out of that as well, man. Before we even get started, guys, make sure you continue smashing that like button and share across all social media platforms as well. Subscribe to Red United TV on YouTube, and also subscribe to Red United TV on Twitch and Rumble. For those who are watching, we're live on Facebook group as well. And on top of that, we're live on what else? Yeah. Did I say Kick? Yeah, Kick. So make sure you follow Red United TV on Kick on across all social media platforms as well. Follow me personally if you want to follow me on Twitter, Ivorian_Spice, and as well follow the Twitch. But we are here to talk about what is going on at Manchester United, you know. What is wrong at Manchester United? There's so many shit off, especially after Manchester United lost against Galatasaray in the Champions League. 2 back-to-back defeats in the Champions League, which means that Manchester United are struggling right now. 10 points. I mean, 0 point out of 6, bro. It's really embarrassing, and it hurts me as well because I just think this team should be doing way better than what they're supposed to be doing, but they're clearly not. They've got issues. You know what I mean, man. For those who are watching Rumble, make sure you continue to smash that like button and let me know your thoughts on comments as well. Follow Red United TV as well on Rumble. But let's get straight to it because there's so much talking to do. Where should we go first, guys? For those who are watching and tuning in, I think we started off with Erik Ten Hag, his interview. It looked after the Manchester United loss, so we can start from there. So you guys get the scenario as well. Big up Darian as well. That's just tuned in as well. His comments are right there. Let me just see, man. Darian says, bro. Darian says, oh wait, let me get that thing out of the way. What's that? What the hell, bro? Soon they will have lost my support and a lot of other supporters as well. Yep, I'm not gonna lie to you, Manchester United are losing my support. I'm not gonna lie to you, Darian and Shaz, bro. Smash that like button as we start off the show. As always, for those who are new and have never been on the show like this is the latest news. We cover everything regarding Manchester United. I go through articles, videos, there's videos, pictures, and etc., and give you my views and my thoughts on it as well, and also read it out to you as well. So you guys stay tuned. It's always an interactive show. Make sure you get yourself involved as we continue to go on. So let's start straight with what's his name, Erik Ten Hag himself, saying that there's no excuses and he vows to fight on together and blah 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 blah. Let's go straight into it. We got the one. This is coming from the Independent, One Football app. Let's get straight to the video itself. I'm not going to put it on full blast because I don't want to get copyright strikes or anything like that. So let's start.
But when I give explanation, then you will see excuses. So there are no excuses. Okay, maybe we have a little bit unbalanced left side, but then still we can't make the errors we now making, and we have to do better. And that's simple the fact. We have to win our games.
Erik Ten Hag said we can't make the errors that we're making and we need to do better. But you yourself, also the manager himself, needs to do better as well, especially with his squad selection. For example, Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes's terrible performance of late hasn't been, rectified, hasn't been looked at, at all. So when Ten Hag says we need to do better, we need to correct things, we need to work harder. You as well, Mr. Erik Ten Hag, you need to work harder and stop making the stupid selections of including players who are not performing well. Big up to Bath Time as well. That's just tuning in with us as well.
Yeah, last season.
As well, make sure you subscribe. I think I've seen you for the first time. Subscribe.
Also, when we went in this.
Wait, let me just rewind that.
But also went brilliant, terrific, more than we could expect. But also, when we went in this project, we knew that there will be coming caps, and in this moment we are a very difficult period. That's everyone is seeing. But yeah, we come out together.
So Terry, you just heard that Ten Hag says when you take on a project, we expected this kind of situation. You will come through difficult periods, especially when you are sorry guys, especially when you're taking up a new project and you're bringing into a new system, new players, and etc. There will be blips, but it's been a lot of blips, man. It's been a lot of blips. Like, I'll be honest with you. There's been a lot of blips, lots of ups and downs, and I'm pissed off, man. I'm fucking pissed off, man. Like, I'm not even enjoying this, man. And then he said, we are fighting together, we're sticking together, and we will be behind each other. That's it. Yeah, fair enough. You continue doing what you're doing, Mr. Erik Ten Hag. It's going to be hard for you.
And we are fighting together, and we are stick together, and we are behind each other. And that is me, the directors, the team, all together, and we will fight.
One thing that triggers me, he says that we will all fight together. Me, the directors, the teams, and all that. So what happened to the owners? What, the owners are not fighting with us as well? They're not involved in this biff, the biff that we have right now, amongst other clubs as well, and on our internal beefs. So yeah, it's nice to know that we're all sticking together. But are the directors sticking together? Are we all sticking together? Is the manager and the players, are they sticking together, or is there a dressing room unrest? Is there beef at Manchester United? And I'll be honest with you guys, there is no sticking together at this moment. There is no sticking together. It's all cap. It's all. I'm not trying to make him look bad, but I gotta call it out.
And this is not us. We know we have to do better, and in togetherness we will come out.
Right.
That's Erik Ten Hag himself saying, togetherness, we will come out, and etc. Let me just get straight to the comments, because I don't know, will Manchester United togetherness work out for them as well? Like, I seriously don't know. Let me go straight to the comments, man. Darian says, all Manchester success and what they did in the past ain't coming back to haunt them. Darius also says the club is now cursed. I always think that we need to go to Old Trafford and throw some holy water on every single seat. You know, bless the pitch with holy water, you know, because we are called the Red Devils. In the day, we fuck with the devil. And right now, I somehow feel like the devil's not fucking with us anymore. You know, they're not giving us the success. Because when you sow your soul to the devil, they give you an X amount of success of years. And then your soul is the devil. He comes and collects and reaps a reward. Sacrifices need to be made at Old Trafford, apparently. You know, because unless we call ourselves the Red Angels, maybe we can start praying to God. But again, I still feel like Manchester United need blessing, holy water all over the place, on the leaking roof as well, on the football pitch, in the goals as well, on every single play. You know, when the power of Christ compel you or repel you, whatever he says in the Exorcist. You know, you get what I'm saying? Every single player, you know, and I will see who starts saying, it burns, it burns, it burns. Then I know who the true demon is in this club, you know, who the true devil is, whose ruin is. Somehow it'll just be Harry Maguire that'd be saying, it burns, it burns. Yeah, then I realize, yeah, Maguire, you are the reason, you are the problem at Old Trafford. But yes, the club is cursed. Bath Time also says, when he comes back from Turkey, he's gonna have the sickest Jerichos you'll ever see. Yeah, man, Mr. Bold-headed Erik Ten Hag, you know. And also, Bath Time says, shut the fuck up, Eric. Better than we could expect. We lost 7-0 to Liverpool. City got a treble as well. Better than we could have expected, innit? Exactly. And Bath Time says, the power of Christ compels you. It's well different. It's well different. It repels you. It absolutely does. We'll find out who the actual demon is at Old Trafford, man. We would if we throw some holy water at certain places. It could be the manager himself. You just never know. The devil in disguise. You never know, guys. And then, of course, after we lost against Galatasaray, and I know you guys were fuming just like the way I was fuming. I was so angry, guys. You should have saw my reaction, guys. Check out the reaction. Check out the match reaction as well on the previous videos as well, for those who have it, who won't have anything to watch after this. If you don't, check out the match reaction as well. But yes, as I was saying, Fabrizo Romano came out yesterday, created videos talking about Erik Ten Hag's future, and that's what we're going to venture into right now. Fabrizo Romano's gatherings, thoughts, and his reports on Ten Hag's future. So guys, let's go back into the video. Let me just make sure I skip the ad first of all. Yeah, let me just skip that ad first, guys, before I get you into the video. Let me put that on pause. Yep, straight away. Fabrizo Romano, let's go. He posted this video yesterday for those who haven't seen it. And then the title is called, What If Ten Hag Loses Next Game, Man United, and Decisions on His Job. Let's go. Let's rewind that shit. Let's go.
Because too many players injured. The last one is Lisandro Martinez, who's going to be out for a couple of months, could be 2 or 3 months. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizo Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we touch on the situation of Erik Ten Hag. What's going on at Manchester United? What's the position of the club? What's the concrete risk in his position? Let's jump into it together. So guys, not an easy beginning of the season at all for Manchester United so far. We know that they are in 10th position in the Premier League table, also 0 points in their Champions League group after 2 games with Galatasaray and with Bayern, so they are bottom of the group, and this is something that is obviously not a Manchester United level. This is not Manchester United standard, and this is why the pressure in the media is growing on Erik Ten Hag, but the reality internally at the club, at least as of today, then we know that in football things.
See, there's growing speculation based on the media pushing the agenda, you know, which is normal. which is absolutely normal.
Can always change and fast, but as of today, the position of Manchester United internal sources is very clear: supporting the manager, protecting the manager, trusting his ideas. Manchester United people into the,
as you can hear there, supporting the manager as well. They're fully behind him, which they really are. They're fully behind Erik Ten Hag and trusting him as well, supporting him, knowing that there will be ups and downs. Manchester United board are prepared for it, because Manchester United board are not prepared to sack a manager. They're not prepared to go elsewhere and venture into something completely different. Let's be real, guys. They're not down for that. They don't want to be doing that, you know. Never did want to do that, which really pisses me off as well. It does. It does. They never wanted to do that. They were like, you know what, yeah, I'm not down for this. I never expected this to be in this way, so I'm not going to sack him just like that. Let's continue listening to the video.
club believe that Erik Ten Hag, as Manchester, supporting the manager, protecting the manager, trusting his ideas. Manchester United people into the club believe that Erik Ten Hag, of course, knows very well that the situation is not acceptable, that Manchester United have to be on different standards, have to win games, like the game with Galatasaray, of course, and many others they lost in this beginning of the season, but also that they've been really unlucky in terms of injuries, because too many players injured. The last one is Lisandro Martinez, who's going to be out for a couple of months, could be 2 or 3 months, an important player, one more after many injuries they had in this beginning of the season. And so it's also difficult to manage the squad with that number of injuries.
So right now the board are backing Ten Hag, and because they believe in X, Y, Z based on what happened last season. And of course they understand that the all season goes topsy-turvy, and they understand that Manchester United are currently in a situation with injuries and all that stuff. But if you bought players, the right players that you was meant to do, the board especially, you won't be in a situation. If you bought a better defender and sold Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay for 60 million and got someone like what's his name in very early, Amrabat in very early with that money, you won't be in a situation. You would have had Pavard there as well. So like, please don't give me this bullshit. Oh, Kim Min-jae a long time ago. So these board members, they're full of shit, bro. They're only saying it because they're scared to sack him, because they know that they have no other solution.
It's something around 12 injuries in just almost 2 months into injuries. And so it's also difficult to manage the squad with that number of injuries. It's something around 12 injuries in just almost 2 months into the new season. So for Man United it's crucial to have the players back. For Man United it's also crucial to be back to winning days and winning important games in the next weeks. But the position of the club is very clear, and it's about the only.
So let's see what he has to say about the position of the club, you know. But they're using hell of excuses, injuries, all sorts of stuff, new players, new system, blah 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 blah. Let's hear what he has to say.
But it's also about weeks. But the position of the club is very clear, and it's about the owners, but it's also about the directors and the board. They trust Erik Ten Hag. They believe that Erik Ten Hag is the man.
Just had to smash that like button to avoid any copyrights from Fabrizo, you know. Fabrizo be saying, you be showing my video, but you didn't smash a like on it. At least all you can do is at least smash a like. You know, I'm subscribed for Fabrizo. I am subscribed. Make sure you guys subscribe to Fabrizo Romano's channel as well.
For present and future of Manchester United, that Erik Ten Hag deserves time. So Man United are not speaking to any other candidate, are not discussing internally any other candidate for their job. They want to trust Ten Hag. This is why they decided to enter into the summer transfer window with Erik Ten Hag in terms of ideas, so to be together on the signings. Players wanted by Erik Ten Hag, like Rasmus Højlund, fantastic against Galatasaray, but also players like Onana, Mason Mount, and many others. And so they decided.
So you just hear that there clearly. The club, Erik Ten Hag and the club work together for these signings. So here it is. There, he's saying that these are Erik Ten Hag signings. He's had a say. So again, Erik Ten Hag has says in signings. You know, the club don't just sign players and give it to him. He has a say. He assesses it as well. And of course, they both make the same decision all together around. So they've even made that Johnny Evans decision together.
decided to work together with the manager. And this is why they are protecting him and backing Galatasaray, but also players like Onana, Mason Mount, and many others. And so they decided to work together with the manager. And this is why they are protecting him and backing his idea. They know that probably it will take some time this season to be back at the best level. Last season, Man United were very good, and this is why the expectations were very high this season. The beginning of the season was not excellent, but people into the club still believing that Erik Ten Hag is the perfect man to make important things happen. And
so again, the board believes Erik Ten Hag is the perfect man to take Manchester United forward. You know, based on what's happened last season, I believe he is the guy. He is the man. Let's see what Fabrizo has to say again.
Hag is the perfect man to make important things happen at Manchester United. And so no one is putting the name of Erik Ten Hag on the table like responsible of the complicated beginning of the season. Of course, he can improve. He has to improve, as he mentioned also in public. They have to fight into it all together. Obviously players, but also the coaching staff, also Ten Hag himself, the club, and all the people involved. But it's also crucial to understand that Manchester United, in this case, are protecting the manager. That's the position.
Yeah, that Manchester United in this case are protecting the manager, so that Manchester United have no other plans. And I'm not here to encourage sacked Erik Ten Hag, you know, because I'll be very honest with you. Yeah, it makes no difference if they sack Erik Ten Hag because it's the same cycle year in, year out. Sack a manager, manager bounce, get happy, qualify for Champions League, yeah, or Europa League, and don't really spend heavily in the following season. Let the manager down. Don't back him in the transfer windows. Give him his number 2 and 3 signings, and then if we get fed up again, it's a cycle. Big up Mineral FC as well. Big up to you as well. Just join as well. Smash that like button, share across all social media platforms. So again, I'm not rooting for Erik Ten Hag. I'd rather have new owners first before Erik Ten Hag gets sacked. You know, because if they was to sack Erik Ten Hag, I want us to go the whole season without a manager until we get new owners, because I don't believe Manchester United can ever be fixed under this current board and current ownership. We will never get back to what we was until we get rid of the leeches, until we get rid of the true evil devils. And I even talk about Hollywood was spraying it all over the pitch. But I did miss out on the Glazers. If you threw some Hollywood at the Glazers, they will be saying, it burns, because they are demons. They look like they go to masquerade parties. You know, I can see the imprint around Joel and Avram Glazer's eyes. I can see they go to secret society meetings, Illuminati meetings. You know what I mean? I can see it, bro. I know they're part of the New World Order. I can see it, bro. I know it's speculation, but I can see it, man. I ain't dumb, you know. I ain't dumb. These rich people.
That Manchester United in the club and all the people involved, but it's also crucial to understand that Manchester United in this case are protecting the manager. That's the position, that's the feeling. Of course, results are needed as always into football, and so it's crucial to see what's going to happen in the next games. But the feeling is that even if Manchester United are going to lose some of the next games, the feeling is that they want to protect the manager. Trust Erik Ten Hag.
So basically, it doesn't matter if we lose 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 3 games in a row, you know, we're all fans booing at the club, at the managers, sigging Glazers out. It doesn't matter, like The Rock says, you know. It doesn't matter. Huh? It doesn't matter if we're losing. That's what they'll say to you. You just shut your mouth, you jabroni. That's how they talk to us as Manchester United fans. We're like, but we want to win trophies. It doesn't matter if you want to win trophies. That's the Glazers to us. But we want to be successful. We want to play pretty good football, attacking football. It doesn't matter if you want to play attacking football. Do you know what matters? Us leeching and getting dividends. That's what really matters. You get me? They don't give a shit, man. Walking your dog out while we're losing. You know? You don't even watch the matches. You don't even watch the matches. That's sickening. How do you own something, but you don't keep an eye on it? You know? How do you own a business, but you don't watch the business? You know, you keep away from it. That's not a great businessman. A businessman has an interest in his business and says, and if you truly love dividends, Manchester United weren't able to pay dividends last season to the Glazers and the season before. They haven't taken, I believe from what I've heard, they haven't taken out dividend for the last 2 seasons, obviously due to COVID, etc. And the fact that they weren't really making that much money. But then again, if you really interested, you will say, yo, Richard Arnold, what's going on? How come I didn't get my dividends this year? Are we not succeeding on the pitch? Are we not succeeding in competition? Can I please find out what's going on? Because I expected my dividends. I had plans with me and my wife and kids to buy a submarine or whatever they want to do, go to the moon and all that stuff, and with the Virgin airship plane, or go and see the Titanic and spend £3 billion on a visit to the Titanic or whatever it is that he wanted to do. You know what I mean? They would have been questioning that, but they don't give a shit. You know, if I truly had a business and all I cared about is taking dividends, and I found out that I didn't get dividends this season, I'll be querying it. I'll be like thinking, what are you man's doing? Like, are we not succeeding? Are we not successful? Huh? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Richard Arnold? John Murtaugh, talk to me. Like, do we need to get a new CEO? Do we need to get some proper footballing person? I mean, proper soccer persons, soccer people? It is what it is. Let's see what Fabrizo has to say, man. Smash that like button, share across all social media platforms. I will get to the chats in a moment once I get through this video.
Games, the feeling is that they want to protect the manager. They're going to lose. Some will happen in the next games, but the feeling is that even if Manchester United are going to lose some of the next games, the feeling is that they want to protect the manager. Trust Erik Ten Hag. And so this is Manchester United position. Also, the next transfer windows, especially the next two transfer windows, are going to be important. Erik, some happen in the next games, but the feeling is that even if Manchester United are going to lose some of the next games, the feeling is that they want to protect the manager. Trust Erik Ten Hag. And so this is Manchester United position. Also, the next transfer windows, especially the next two transfer windows, are going to be important, because we mentioned that Jadon Sancho could really leave the club if he doesn't decide to apologize. Leaving the club is going to be probably the only option for him in January, and so for Manchester United to do something new in the January transfer window, it's a possibility in terms of opportunities. So maybe some loan deal or some cheap opportunity on the market, and then
so he's giving updates on Jadon Sancho and potentially selling him in January cheap, I reckon. Well, the value, I'm hoping they can get rid of him for 50 million, since we've spent almost 80 million on Jadon Sancho and got bumped for it. Every big signing has been a flop, in my opinion. Every expensive signing that Manchester United has made, every dearest signing has been an extreme flop. Let's continue going, guys. Subscribe, smash that like button, share across all social media platforms. We are live on Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, and Kick. So make sure you follow every single platform, and of course follow Red United TV on Instagram as well. Let's go.
Opportunities. So maybe some loan deal or some cheap opportunity on the market, and then in the summer, as I told you days ago, the idea is to bring in an important centre-back. Let's see if it's going to be summer or January, also depending on the evolution of the recovery for Lisandro Martinez, and also on the future of Harry Maguire. If and when Harry Maguire will leave Manchester United, that is going to be a crucial point to understand what happens in terms of centre-backs. But for sure, Erik Ten Hag is still considered the best man to do the best.
Erik Ten Hag is considered Manchester United the best man to do this job. So they're not going to change their mind.
For Manchester United. And so guys, let me know your best man to do the best for Manchester United. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on Erik.
So that is Fabrizo Romano giving his thoughts on Erik Ten Hag and his good future. Whether that will be the case, we'll find out, innit? Like, you know, things can change really quickly, you know. I know that we are stressed at the moment, you know, and we're losing games, and we're praying that things turn around very quickly and extremely quickly and fast as well. I hope it does, and I hope things do change, but I don't know, man. The current situation is just not helping. Let me go straight back to the comments, guys, and get back to that. Bath Time was the last person I was on. So Bath Time says mad because we're doing a very similar show later, and I think I'm the only one that doesn't think Ten Hag is the one for United. Whoa, Bath Time. It's gonna be peak for you then. You're gonna be the only one that's riding that out for in that show. Guys, you guys send me the link so I can see what show it is, Bath Time, so I can check it out myself. I see him as a temp till the takeover happens. That's if the takeover even happened, guys, because right now we're wondering, where is the takeover? When is it going to happen? Fabrizo always looks like he's in character creation screen on a RPG. He actually does, you know. Man didn't even put any makeup on or wear the best clothing. Oh, United Agenda. Oh, bath time. Just remembered, you know. Yeah, around 9 or 10 o'clock today, isn't it? That's my peeps as well. I haven't been on that for a while, you know. Ever since, and then solo as well, man. So big up to the man them on United Agenda. Make sure you subscribe as well. Smash that like button as well, and subscribe to the United Agenda as well. They're my peoples too, you know. Been a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to check it out and jump in as well on the chats, man, and get myself involved. The problem at the club is deeper than the manager, and bottom. I know Amundi as well, Mr. B will be still rooting for Ten Hag. You know, I know that. So like, it's obvious. The problem at the club is deeper than the manager and the players. Oli said it. Ronaldo said it. Sir Alex said it. Sorry, and took off ahead of the bullshit. Mourinho said it, and the others are staying silent. Yep, it's true. They all said it as well. Minerals FC says United are back. Big up Minerals for joining today's tune as well, man. We got our United back. And again, that's it. United Agenda. For those who doesn't know how to spell it, that is how you spell it. Go on to YouTube and write the United Agenda, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I will be also live with my guy. I'm just gonna let you know that I'm gonna be a bit slightly late. My baby's asking me how am I doing? I'm doing all right, you know. Just reply to her before I get myself into trouble. You know, before I get accused of ignoring the missus. You know what it is? You can never ignore the missus. You know, let me just message my guy just to let him know that I might be slightly late for the show. Or because I might overrun. Let me just let him know like 10, 15 minutes. He hasn't even sent me the link. But yes, as I was saying, let's get straight into it because, of course, we've just seen with Fabrizo Romano as a video. And then let's venture into this next situation of what is going wrong at Manchester United because we've got news regarding Manchester United dressing room, Ten Hag feeling that he can't criticize his players because they're too soft, you know. SOWFT, whatever it is, SWA, whatever they say, bro. Soft, they're soft. Like, if you guys watch wrestling, you will know what I'm talking about. Enzo and Cass, man, big Cass, you know. Yeah, SAWRFT, yeah, something like that. Soft, something like that. Proper soft, man. They're all soft. Apparently, they're snowflakes. Let's go straight into it, guys. Let me get that Twitter thread of Rob Dawson, and we'll get to the Antony chat as well. Antony, my guy, you know, that girl's not letting him go, you know. She's not letting it go. So here it is. Source close to Ten Hag says that he doesn't feel he can be as harsh in his criticism of the Man United players as he liked because they are concerned about the mental fragility of the squad. Especially when you got Sancho, who said what he said and got emotional enough, throwing all these toys out in the prime and all that stuff and getting emotional and playing FIFA to help with his mental health because he has had a lot of mental health situation. And you got players like Bruno who moan, complain, whines like he's in Nottingham Hill Carnival, like he's in the Passa video, you know, always complaining, always moaning. I feel like my camera's not straight. Sorry, guys. Yeah. And of course, Rashford as well, you can't even tell him off because he'll get emotional. He'll start crying, you know. Like Rashford does a lot of stupid things, but my man's always getting emotional and crying and you know, not listening, taking on information. And I don't think he will ever take on information and learn from it. You know, football thrives on learning, but my man don't want to learn, bruv. And it's crazy. It is really, really crazy. So I'm gonna go straight to the other article, which talks about the toxicity at Manchester United, which just comes from the Express. The Express, man. Let's go straight into it. But let me get water break, guys. Drink break. No notification, please. So here we go there. Man United dressing room turns toxic as players privately bemoans same Erik Ten Hag's issues. Here it says Erik Ten Hag must retain his dressing room's backing. So let's see what the news is. Manchester United dressing room have descended into a toxic atmosphere. This brings me back to Oli vibe and the Jose Mourinho situation, you know. You just tell these players that just don't have the heart, don't have the balls, don't have the minerals, innit, Minerals FC? The minerals in this water. They don't have this. They don't have this. They're not full of this. Not full of this. Liquids. No balls, no nothing. Never ready for it. Manchester United dressing room has descended into a toxic atmosphere as players increasingly exchange qualms about Erik Ten Hag. According to reports, Ten Hag is experiencing his first crisis patch at Old Trafford as external pressures on his job and internal frustration amongst his squad grows. You see, these players, yeah, they're all snowflakes at the end of the day. As soon as they get themselves into a crisis, they throw their toys out the pram, start blaming each other instead of rolling up their sleeves and actually working hard. And they'll be posting everything. What sorry posters and all that stuff. We'll work really hard next time, you know. Oh, we'll do better, guys. You know, we're working really hard in the gym, shooting in the gym for you, man, you know. No, you're not shooting in the gym for us, you know, that Rick Ross was saying. You're not shooting in the gym. You are not shooting in the gym. You know, so don't give us this nonsense. We're working really hard because I don't like all that talking. Too much yapping. Please, more action. Ivorian Spice works on more action. Smash that like button, share across all social media platforms. We are going ham right now on this show. And of course, big up to my Rumble people, 12 people watching. Make sure you follow Reggie Knight TV. Smash that like button for those who are watching all over in the States as well. Across the States, across in the ponds on Rumble, you know. Make sure you get yourself involved and subscribe to Reggie Knight TV on YouTube. Follow Reggie Knight TV on Twitch. Become part of the family. Become a member if you have to. Donate, guys. Help your brother out, you know. Spare change. Care for some spare change. And also sub on Twitch as well if you have to, or Rumble. As I was saying regarding this news, man, because I'm so stressed out. I'm a stressed Manchester United fan. This is my only therapy I get, speaking to you guys and going through it with you guys together, because we're all in this together. Yes, we are. When we lose, we get emotional. Oh, we're all in this together. Yes, we are. It's true. We're all in this together. High School Musical settings. You know what I mean, guys? But yes, back to the news. So, back to these pussy old players, these pum-pums, these soft players. You know, Manchester United players are meant to be men. Manchester United. So that chest needs to be always high. When we play football, we're supposed to play with our chest. But we're not. We're not playing football with our chest. You know, these are meant to be men, but they're moving like boys, schoolboys. I was used to strong mentality players, you know, like a Terence Crawford mind out there, you know, resilient mind, you know, don't want to be successful. You know, when Ronaldo came, it was too much for them. They couldn't handle it, like, because the guy was a natural born winner and wants to win. Yes, he throws his toys out the pram as well, but he was a winner and they weren't ready for it, you know. When he stormed off the pitch and never clapped to the fans, because he's a winner. Well, as well, you should always appreciate your fans, Ronaldo. So yeah, as I was saying, they have made their worst ever start to a Premier League and Champions League campaign, heavily impacted the mood around the club. The Red Devils have lost 4 of their opening 7 top flights, slumping in 10th, just 9 points ahead of Saturday's clash against Brentford. In Europe, United have tasted tasted defeat in their opening 2 Champions League group stage games for the first time in the club's long history. Bayern produced a free scoring display to beat Ten Hag's side 4-3 at the Allianz Arena before Galatasaray profited from defensive errors to lead Old Trafford with a 3-2 triumph on Tuesday. And that's what got us all crazy, because I was so hurt. I was hurt. I was in bed, guys, yeah. My woman was talking to me, My babes were talking to me, I was curled up in a corner like that with the pillow, and she was just talking to me. And I had to turn around and say that, babes, I'm not going to lie to you. I can't hear anything you're saying right now, because all I'm too busy while I'm closing my eyes thinking about Manchester United and how did we get here, 10 years of hurt, bro. How did we lose that game? How did we get here? That's what was going through my mind. Whatever she was saying, I didn't hear it. I didn't even bother listening to it. She could have said some serious things that could have caught my interest. She could have said stuff that she could have said, I'll do this to cheer you up. And I didn't hear it. Because I'm too busy thinking about my football club. Because I'm hurting. I've been hurting. I'm hurt. You're hurting. I've had enough. Yes. And United calamitous period of results in reported taking its toll on Ten Hag's players as pressure on the Dutchman to deliver intensifies. According to the Independent, the atmosphere inside the United dressing room and beyond, extending to general staff, has become toxic. That's what they're saying right now. It has become toxic. The report claims that players privately complain about Ten Hag's disciplinary personality and how the Dutchman isn't exactly warm after setbacks. Yeah? What, you're supposed to be nice when you lose? You think it's Oli? You think he's going to be smiling at you after you lost games? After you can't even control the ball, you give the ball away and make errors. Who the fuck would be smiling at you? Like, seriously, if this is the truth, yeah, you need to be nicer to us, That kind of vibe. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the hell out of here, man. Leave this door right now, If the kitchen's too hot to handle, step out, bro. Because I'll be honest with you guys. I've had enough of this. Like, this is Manchester United. We're supposed to be men out here, Being strong, men. Stop being fragile. You need to talk to me nice. Because he's your bloody coach. Never in my life have I heard of a coach being nice. Coaches are supposed to be harsh on you, not all the time nice, because they're your coach. How are they supposed to coach you without not being hard? Have you ever had a personal trainer? Your personal trainer gives it to you, pause on that. Not like in that kind of way, but, tough on you. If you was in a military camp, the colonel, whatever they call him, the sergeant, your general, you think he's nice when you're doing drills? He's calling you all sorts of names, maggots and stuff. According to what I've seen on the films and all that kind of stuff about, the military and, boot camps and all that kind of stuff. If you went to boot camp, especially you, Sancho, and the guy that runs the boot camp so you can lose weight and stay fit, he's going to be shouting at you. He's going to be, fat shaming you, if anything, If you went to boot camp to lose weight, do you think those people are nice to the guys that are overweight? No, they're not. They're screaming and shouting at you, telling you to move it. Lose those weight. Give me more. Give me 10. All that kind of stuff. Press up now. You stinking X this and that. My grandma can do better than that, guys. What is this nonsense at Manchester United, Oh, no, talk to me nicely, You can't talk to me like that, Be nice to me. Oh, shut up, bruv. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, you mans, bruv. Be a man, like Russell Peters would say. Hey, be a man. You get me? All that is, you want to talk, you be moaning and complaining, you're a football player, you work hard every day, you get £350,000. Be a man. Be a man. Can you believe it, guys? I look at these players and the news that I read, whether it's true or not, it's just disgusting. Yes. So, again, United are suffering from severe mental mountain. I understand mental health is important. But in the sports world, yeah, when you get to this level, especially when you play for the high echelon teams, the elite teams, your mental health needs to be strong. You need to be resilient because you got to Manchester United. You came from, oh, you're never going to make it, to rejections, working hard, dedicating yourself to playing football and training, and when your friends are saying that you'll never become pro, you was like, yes, I would. You got to say that takes a lot of strong mental ability to become a professional footballer. But when you get there, that's when the real mental starts affecting you. The media, the fans, performances, yes, it will affect your mental state. But when you play for Manchester United, you need to be strong. You need to be a man because everything at Manchester United comes to you really hard, bruv, and you won't be able to handle it as well. So if you can't handle the kitchen, then get the hell out. It's sink or swim at Manchester United. If you can't swim, you will sink. So none of this nonsense about my mental health, because to become a Manchester United player, you need to have strong mental health. You got there because you are resilient. You worked hard for this. Every man that put you down and said you would never make it, you made it, bro. You get me? You went through all the mental health capacities that you could go through. So don't tell me this nonsense when you get to Manchester United. You tell them, man, you need to be nice to me, My mental health, is deteriorating because you haven't. Bro, you get paid 350K. I'm not having this. Or you get paid 200K a week, No one of us gets paid weekly. We're not bus drivers. We don't get £800 a week or a grand a week as a bus driver. No, I get paid on a month, Once you mans get paid, you don't have to worry about financial worries and struggling because for us, we have to worry about the financial strugglings and worries and bills and all that stuff because that affects our mental health, and attending a job that you don't even want to be at, We as fans are the ones that where our mental health clearly seriously matters. But I'm not saying sports athletes' mental health doesn't matter. It does. But at the end of the day, when you get paid at the end of the week, I'm very sure you forget about all your problems. You forget about all your problems. I'll be honest with you. Nah, man. You get bonuses on top of that, bruv. Yes. So I've had enough of this nonsense, But the man's giving you feedback, you've been shit. You've been shit, bruv. You've been shit. United are suffering from severe mental mountains throughout Ten Hag's squad, which he reportedly believes limits how honest he can provide critical feedback about his players. So these men have put the manager in a situation where he can't be himself. He can't be this disciplinarian, saying the truth, saying that you're not good enough, you need to improve. He can't do all of that, because why? He's not worried about your mental health because one guy, Sancho, he said that he hasn't been training well enough. And man went on Twitter and said that, yeah, you're chatting shit, yeah, blah, 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 this and that. And all of a sudden, you can't play. Right. So much fragile. Nah, man. Manchester, guys, I keep saying this. The word man, break it down, chest. Man, chest. Tell United, we're supposed to be men with chest. When we play football, we play with chest. You get me? Be a man, guys, man. Oh, Ten Hag says the lack of nuance. I mean, I've said nuance. Yeah, and I said nonce, like he's a pedophile. Nuance, which has caused friction in the dressing room. However, many figures at United we will believe that this is what the club needs after a decade of mediocrity. Yeah, I know. We're tired of snowflakes because we've had a lot of player power at Old Trafford for a very long time, and we need someone like that. We ask for someone like that. So when you get someone like that to come to the club, expect him to do what he's meant to do. Be a disciplinarian, Show these men what they're supposed to be doing, Tell them off for their behavior and the way they act. It was expected. Players in the 53-year-old squad have played under as many as 4 permanent managers at Old Trafford. At the climax of their demise, each one has been thrown under the bus. And they're doing it now, guys. They're throwing Erik Ten Hag on the bus. Everything's coming out, once we lose. It's funny how everything comes out, guys, when we lose to distract us, throwing useless news, PR spins just to distract us that there is toxicity at the club. I ain't going to forget that we lost against Galatasaray. And tomorrow, Sir Richard Ratcliffe or whatever his name is, has decided that he wants to, make a formal bid for minorities, just to throw us off the rail and go crazy in it. you know, because we all want Qatar, but they'll do stuff like that, you know, or the Glazers are considering Sir Richard Ratcliffe's minority stake offer just to piss us up even more, you know, just throw in there. So just throw those spam works at us, and then we just forget that we've been in a poor form. We've lost to Galatasaray, we've lost to Crystal Palace on the weekend, we probably might be losing to Brentford on the weekend as well. Like, you know, they'll do stuff like that just to just occupy a man with something else, with bullshit. Manchester United doing really well with the PR. So don't be fooled by all of this news that's coming out, bro. Stay focused. Remember that the Glazers are still here. We want Glazers out, and we'll be losing. Stay focused, guys. Don't lose concentration. Don't lose focus. I always say this before, guys. To never lose focus. But as I was saying, so yeah, as I was at, but being thrown on the bus. But the Ten Hag will want to keep the dressing room tight knitted to battle through the disastrous start of his second season at Red Devils as the Red Devils boss. The report claims that Ten Hag has not yet lost the dressing room, but is losing faith with some of the players. Those players, you benched them. You put them on the bench, Ten Hag. Because there's certain players that are meant to be benched, you know? Again, back to the Sancho situation. His strict treatment of Jadon Sancho in particular has reportedly irked some players who are close with the 23-year-old. Some stars consider Sancho's banishment fair, but there is a contrasting sense that Ten Hag has been too harsh on the player who has handed months off last season due to his struggles. But again, Sancho is not mentally strong, in my opinion. You know, he's been like that. United will give Ten Hag time, understanding that he has faced an unprecedented injury crisis in recent months and made little excuses. But the club currently lowly situation risks plummeting into further chaos if he starts losing control of his out of sorts rank. I don't know what that means. But yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts on as well. Let me get back to the comments. I just see Jesse Uptown jumped into the stream. Smash that like button, guys, and share across social media platform. I got my first comment. Big up to Laura Barber. How I'm doing as well. I'm doing good. Make sure you follow man on Kick, because I don't think I've got any followers since I started streaming on Kick as well. You know, so make sure you follow and become part of the family. Subscribe to Ready Night TV on YouTube as well, and also Twitch, and also Rumble, and follow us on Instagram as well. And where was I? Big up to Jesse Upton, says that what's good, Ivorian man's here. Ivorian Spices here, man. Guys get paid a game 2 like bonuses. You know, when they come on and lose against people like Crystal Palace, don't forget they get appearance fees as well for just coming on. So life is good for them, whether they win, lose, or draw, they are still winning. So I don't know what's all it is on my mental health, bruv. My mental health, this and that, man. Big up Jimmy as well, that says champions Galatasaray. Jimmy, stop trolling me, man. Stop trolling me, man. I know, man. I told you I'm hurting, and you're out here just throwing some more hurt, but I gotta love it. Gotta love the hate. You know, it is what it is. You know, they say if they ain't hating, you ain't doing something right. You know, you ain't doing nothing right. And Ivorian Spice is doing some right things. You know, but big up Jimmy as well, man. Jimmy _ McNaughty. You know. But yes, carry on with the Erik Ten Hag and what is going on at Old Trafford. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has said his thing as well. You know, let me see what just have to say. Hey, everyone, did you see the video of Newcastle fans picking on PSG away fans? I don't think I've seen it yet, so someone send me the link so I can see it after the stream. See it after the stream. So yeah, man, I don't think I did see it, but I did watch the match, and of course it upset me. It hurt me when I saw Newcastle beat PSG 4-1, because I sit there and said, this could be us. This could really be us, you know. Seriously, it could be us when we saw Newcastle beat PSG, you know. New owners, investing, new manager, structure at the club. Everything's looking right, man. Big up manager as well. Smash that like button as well. Man J, or Manj, as I say it. But I'm gonna say Man J has just tuned in as well. Big up to you, man, as well. And Newcastle, because they have at home. No, because they were at home. Yeah, they were at home, but still, it hurts me, man. It really hurts me, you know. Jimmy says, why United fans still defend Erik Ten Hag? I don't understand. I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him. But what I will defend is our players being softies, you know, not living up to it, not ready for the scruff, you know, bitching and moaning 24/7. I've had enough of that, man. Throwing every single manager under the bus. I've had enough of that, man. Because again, I can blame the manager for his team selection. There's no the fact that there's no philosophy at Manchester United, and we're wondering where is the philosophy. But yeah, also the players, they suck. They truly suck. Let's go straight to Zlatan Ibrahimovic's interview where he said briefly, big up Bella as well, Kick as well, Click member. Make sure you follow men on Click as well. And you're going crazy on the high, Bella. You just know that you're going crazy on the high. And big up to those on Rumble as well. Let me know what your mans are saying as well. Subscribe to Red United TV as we continue to go on. We're moving on straight on to Zlatan. So we're going on to Ibrahimovic's video. His interview. He said a few things about the man. He says here, Zlatan Ibrahimovic takes aim at spineless cowards and question Ten Hag's treatment of Manchester United stars. So of course, you know, I think Zlatan Ibrahimovic, you know, had an interview, I think, with Piers Morgan on Talk TV. It's funny how these men talk to Piers Morgan. It's funny how Piers Morgan, an Arsenal fan, is asking about Ten Hag and all that stuff. And he asked various questions about Pep Guardiola. But I want to go straight to the one regarding Manchester United. So it says here, Ibrahimovic turns his attention from one bold-headed tactician to another as he reflects on the struggles of Ten Hag at Manchester United. The Dutch coach, who briefly worked alongside Guardiola at Bayern Munich between 2013 and 2015, enjoyed an encouraging first campaign at Old Trafford last season by securing a top-4 finish as well as Carabao Cup success at Wembley. However, Manchester United currently sitting 10th. Yeah, I don't give a shit about it. I think I've probably said it. So, with Ten Hag under mounting pressure, Ibrahimovic, who excelled in a short stay at Old Trafford under Jose Mourinho between 2016 and 2018, believes that the former Ajax manager has underestimated the demands of managing one of the world's biggest clubs. He explains coming from Ajax to United, as he did, is a big difference. I have been in both clubs. You have a different kind of discipline. So he's played for both Ajax and Manchester United. Ajax is a talented club. They have the best talents in the club. They don't have big stars. What is the experience of this coach? Young talents. He came to United. It's a different mentality. The players are supposed to be big stars. I don't think you can give the same treatment. It's just true. Has some points there. How much time do you give a coach? It depends on the owners, what they want. But if you listen to the fans, you don't have a lot of time because they want to win. And I understand them because they are used to winning and they want to still win. I don't think we're used to winning. We've been used to we're used to losing now. Like we're going to matches saying, you know what? I don't know. Cross my hands and hope to die. Cross my heart and hope to die. Let's just go in this match blind and hope that we win this game. That's what's been going on, man. That's what really been going on at Manchester United. So as I was saying, Ibrahimovic commented on after the reports emerged that the atmosphere with Manchester United, both in and out the dressing room, has turned toxic, with the player dissatisfied with Hag, cold demeanor and his disciplinarian stance. You know what? We need a manager to be strict on his players. Like, you know, when Arsenal got Arteta, Arteta kicked out a lot of men. And now you look at Arsenal right now, it's a different vibe, different story. Everyone's a yes man, everyone's listening, and everyone's doing their job. There are players there that don't do their job properly. And there's players who are toxic that need to get rid of, you know. And until all of that happens, whether it's with this manager or someone else, nothing will change. Yeah. Smash that like button and share across all social media platforms, guys. We are here. Manchester United will be aiming to get their season back, hopefully against Brentford. That's what he had to say. Let me know what your thoughts on that, guys. We go straight back to the chats. Oh God, Bella, are you really out here saying all these things. Let me see what Jesse Uptowns has said. United has just lost of cause, man. We are a lost of cause. We need help. We need Jesus, Jesus, holy water. But where we're gonna get, I don't know. But yes, where was I? Moving on to the next news, we'll move up to Paul Parker, who had his opinion on the goalkeeper Andre Onana. Yeah, get yourself on football app. This is straight in news article. Paul Parker blasts Andre Onana after below par performances for Manchester United. Let's get straight into it, guys. So, what does Paul Parker says? Let's be former fullback Paul. I keep saying Paul Pogba. Paul Parker. It rolls on the tongue, you know. Paul Parker, Paul Pogba. Paul Parker has blasted Andre Onana for a string of poor performances since joining the goalkeeper from Inter Milan. That don't make no sense. I'm sure that's a typo error. The two-time Premier League winner has urged Erik Ten Hag to drop the Cameroon international, who may refuse to play in the AFCON this season, and start Altay Bayinda. I want to see what Altay Bayinda is about, you know. That's a fair shout. I think if you want to go down the line and taking Onana out the spotlight, I would still argue that could do his confidence even worse. I think it's time to give Altay Bayinda a chance in goal. I have a friend who lives in Turkey, and he was so positive about him when he moved to Man United from Fenerbahce. Parker told bettingexpert.com. Honestly, I didn't expect to ever mention his name, but now it's time to make that change. From what I've heard, he's a good goalkeeper. I saw Onana on many occasions when he played for Ajax, and I thought he was okay. But okay is not enough. When he played for the biggest club in the world, it's true. It's not enough, you know. It's not enough. Paul Parker added, I keep hearing things about how good a passer he is. People say that he can kick and pass the ball, but that's not the important thing as a goalkeeper. I don't care about how good he is with his feet. He needs to make saves. He's not doing that. If he was good with his feet, why is he not on why is he not an outfield player then? People say play him in midfield. His job is to make saves and to make the right decision when he has the ball. And he's made another big mistake against Galatasaray. However, Parker takes the biscuit when it suggests that Ten Hag should recall David De Gea. That won't happen. I have no idea what they were thinking when they went out and got him. David De Gea earned his right to get his high wages, but this is not about the money. It's about having a proper goalkeeper. I don't think it's a loss because to get David De Gea back, but I think he's also disappointed with the way he was treated by the club and the fans. Personally, I've said 1,000 times, if I could go back in time, I would have kept him. Of course I would. But I don't think I would have wanted him to come back because everyone would want him to fail. And the fans would call him out every time he does something wrong in their opinion. I think it could ruin his legacy, but it's a shame because I love to have him in the team. Yeah, me too, man. I would have loved to have David De Gea. You know, sometimes I think about, did we make a mistake when it came to David De Gea? And that is Paul Parker's opinion on Andre Onana. I probably might have to put that on my Instagram page as well. I think we've made a mistake. I would say it with my chest. I think we've made a mistake letting David De Gea go, because I think the money could have went elsewhere in probably buying a proper striker or buying, you know, Amrabat. I didn't think we need to make that goalkeeper. I thought the goalkeeper was the last change, like the following season, like Ten Hag's third season. It was a drastic change, but I was like, you know what? You made that change. Cool. Whether it changes our football, I ain't seen our football change, guys. Guys, have you seen the football change? No. I thought it would be the start of the new revolution or revolution of the new football, you know, the way we play our football, playing from the back as well, or allow us to do what we need to do. But it's a lie. It's a lie. Why can't we get a keeper that's good on the ball and that shot stopping? Because they're all the good ones are taken. Like modern day keepers are so short. Even me at 6 foot couldn't be considered. You know, man's 6 foot, and I'm 6'1", to be honest with you. Jimmy says, I'm from Turkey. Big up Jimmy, he's from Turkey, and believe my friend Altay Bayindir was famous in Turkey for conceding bad goals. What he transfers from Fenerbahce, the fans were as happy as they were champions. Okay. So Jimmy is from Turkey. He says that I believe me and my friend Altay Bayindir was famous in Turkey for conceding bad goals. When he transferred from Fenerbahce, the fans were as happy as they were champions. So cool. So he did well at Fenerbahce. But so he probably plays for Turkey as well. Nope. Only thing I've seen change is how many goals our strikers is scoring. And apart from that, the only striker that's scoring, in my opinion, is of course Rasmus Højlund. Big up Rasmus Højlund. Jay Shelton says, "Nah, man. Historically, we've had legendary goalkeepers. Let's not ruin this." Yeah, we have had legendary goalkeepers, and Peter Schmeichel, Van der Sar, a couple of men like that, David De Gea. Of course, we had that blip with Fabian Barthez and other goalkeepers as well. Remember Roy Carroll as well, Tim Howard. They were the bad phrase of everything at that time there, man. Let's continue going, guys. What else is on the news, on the agenda? Because we're coming close to the end of the show. More Manchester United news. Keep hiccuping, and if this continues, I may have to end the show, guys, because I can't be hiccuping on the show. Sorry, guys. For some reason, I've got the hiccups. But yeah, let's go straight to it. Antony's girlfriend. Antony's ex-girlfriend is just moving mad, guys. They're not having it. She's not having it. She's really not having it. Let me go straight to that article. It's coming from Stretford News, guys. Antony's ex-girlfriend, Gabriella Calavin, scheduled to speak with Greater Manchester Police. Look at that troublesome girl, bro. She looks like she's trouble, I'm not gonna lie to you. Have you seen her pictures? Saucy, spicy. She looks like she likes to argue with you and have some toxic relationship, Hey, Antony, why won't you take me out? Papi, Papi Chulo, why won't you take me out? I want to go out. I want to eat, whatever it is, man. Salt-based, steak and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, man. So, according to Chris Wheeler from the Daily Mail, who has written an article about how Erik Ten Hag doesn't need to worry about his job at Manchester United. Okay, that doesn't really matter. The reports claim that United respect the fact that Erik Ten Hag has not gone looking for excuses, even though 16 players have been ruled out at various times. Guys, I actually didn't clock. We've had 16 injuries. Wow. What's going on there? On top of that, the new signing Mason Mount, Rasmus Højlund, they also came with injuries as well. Sofian Amrabat and Sergio Reguilon all had injury problems arriving or shortly after as well. It's mad. And then there's Jadon Sancho. Let's get to the part, because I don't really want to hear all of this. The Brazilian winger has only returned after a leave of absence and fight allegations of domestic abuse, which he always denied. However, it's understood that the police are still investigating the matter, although they yet to press any charges against Antony, which led to United welcoming him back. The Daily Mail understands that Calavin, a Brazilian DJ and influencer who cooperates with the Greater Manchester United Police on Thursday. So we'll find out more news. So make sure you guys follow Red United TV on Instagram to see that. You know what I mean? It's also understand that Ten Hag has support from the dressing room, despite United's poor start to this season, reports of unrest. So she will be speaking to the Greater Manchester United Police, and we'll see what happens there, guys. And I'm about to go through the Twitter threads as we have come to the end of the show. We're coming to the end. So Twitter threads it is. You know how it is, man. Man goes through the last Twitter threads. Follow Red United TV as well. Let's go through the notifications. What I follow. Let's start it off. And this is news going across beyond Manchester United. So let's go to the Twitter threads, man. Let's start off there. Whoa. Let's see this. So Napoli's official statement: we are denying any reports on the Italian media about releasing kids' toys. I don't know what Chichi Bello bumper inspired by Victor Osimhen in a Napoli shirt. That's supposed to be Osimhen. Okay, the product was not authorized by the club. We will settle this issue in court. What the hell is going on at Napoli? Seriously, what the hell is going on that they do some racist shit? Crazy. What else is new? Okay. Louise as well wanted to watch the 5 European top clubs sent scouts to follow him tonight in the game versus Boca Juniors. 17-year-old talent attracted clubs with Palmeiras, which considered one of the more big sales like they did with Endrick. So he's coming out. Endrick is going to Real Madrid. I'm pissed off that Manchester United didn't go for Endrick. Endrick is hard, you know, guys. He's the next one to watch. Steve Cooper on Andre Santos. He has been good. He's obviously a really good young player. I had a really good chat with Chelsea this week. He didn't realize some stuff had been written about him. His chance will come for sure. So, let's read this. Simon Stone, Manchester United have told fans who will have written to the club complaining about the number of Galatasaray fans in the home sections of Old Trafford on Tuesday that they are taking steps to prevent it happening again. There were replies to supporters. United confirmed that tickets were unofficially assessed by or transferred to the visiting fans, even though they were all allocated to the season ticket holders or members. United are still investigating the extent of the problem and precisely why it occurred, and they say they hope to have an updated next week. It was estimated that over 1,000 Galatasaray fans were dotted around the stadium during the game, with many coming together after the final whistle to celebrate their side surprise 3-2 Champions League victory. United have not discounted the possibility that some of the UEFA's allocations of Category A tickets for the home part of the stadium that would have been given to Galatasaray's guests, clubs, partners, and families as normal practice in the Champions League was part of the problem. There was silence. They were singing in the director's box as well as the wider stadium after the final whistle. They also continued what is regarded as an ongoing battle to identify talks who have season tickets. United source rejects absolutely that the idea that the tickets donated to the Manchester United Foundation by the season ticket holders were sold for more than the standard ground admission price. The club realized that the issue of ticketing remains a problem, even though they are now set direct to phones with QR codes. BBC Sport has been told that they were working on technology that they will tie a ticket to a specific device, which in theory would make it almost impossible to talk. I don't know that. I don't know what happened at Old Trafford. I don't get it. We don't get it. We don't get it. Delict thinks I didn't have to think so much. I believe in Juventus to drain Bayern Munich. It was easy because as Bayern, you've chance of winning the Champions League. And let me see if there's any more interesting. I'm going to stop it there, guys, because I've come to the end of the show and I have to do another show. I have to jump on him. But let me just get to Jesse Upton. Racism is too disgusting, man. Burn Italy. But guys, this has been your latest Manchester United news as well. Make sure you subscribe to Red United TV on. Let's go through it. YouTube, first of all, subscribe to Red United TV on YouTube. Follow Red United TV on Twitch. Follow Red United TV on Kick. Follow Red United TV on Rumble. And also follow Red United TV on Twitter as well, man. That is the Addy right there. At Red United TV 1, baby. And of course, follow me on Twitter as well. I've @Spice. And follow the Twitch as well. And of course, just to let you know, guys, I will not be doing a watch along against Brentford because I'll be out partying a little bit, you know, work gathering. But however, I'll tell you right now, I will be doing the reaction show of the catch up that night. It should be me, Traps. Hopefully, a couple of other people can join us. But I can understand if man don't want to join just in case we lose. But it'll definitely be me, Traps. You know, so I will always be scheduling it as a pre-schedule. So make sure you look at the schedules as well on the calendar. So I will put it up on Friday. Of course, I'll be partying and then coming up and updating the thumbnail to the actual scores. So make sure you tune in at 8 p.m. or maybe 8:30 as well on Saturday night to review the game against Brentford. But it is, guys, this has been your latest Manchester United news. Your boy Ivorian Spice, giving you some spice, everything nice as well, guys. Till next time as well, remember to keep it united and remember to keep it red united because your boy is out. Peace.